Good morning. Welcome to morning coffee. Basically just gonna sit down and chat a little bit and just kind of have 5 minutes every morning just to have a coffee and have a break and talk about some thoughts and maybe dig deep a little bit. In the world today, so much stimulation, always looking at your phone or anything, social media. You're just constantly being berated with stimulation. So any chance to kind of go the opposite way of that and just be quiet and think and talk, it's probably a good thing. And even if you're watching, it's just there's not much stimulation going on here except for in the brain. We're going to be thinking and just putting some thoughts out there. No flashy music or intros or jump cuts or anything. Just sitting down having a coffee. Even if we're just like thinking about it as if you could sit down with somebody at a coffee shop and just sit with them one-on-one. That's kind of what we're going through here, just a little one-on-one chat about whatever we're thinking about that day or whatever's going on in the world. Today I was thinking, just as I got outside there, it's going to be 30 degrees apparently, Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, maybe about 80, I'm guessing. Don't quote me on that, but it's June the 2nd, and I'm just thinking about what a blessing, or how valuable is a day in June, just in general. There's only 30 of them in a year, and then there's more summer obviously after that, but when you get these days where it's so beautiful, and last night the sun's up till 9:30, you got to really make the most of those and just be grateful for them, most importantly. Like this morning, it's 5:30 about right now, but you could wake up and be upset or something. I got to go to work, and just drone through the day where everything's a problem or something to complain about. But when you look around outside, it's like, thank God for just a random Tuesday in June. Really is amazing, and it just goes to show us that we should be more grateful. And it's not like I'm preaching. If I took my own advice, I'd probably be twice as well off as I am, but a lot of times I'm that grumpy guy in the morning saying, I don't want to get out of bed or anything, but there's always something to be grateful for. Even the last year with all this stuff going on, it's like, even having a job, being able to go and support your family, such a blessing. Or go work with other people instead of having to stay at home, maybe receiving some government subsidy instead of working with your hands and getting them dirty and learning new skills. So yeah, that's about it. It's June. It's a beautiful day. Gotta find something to be grateful for, and there's always something. A lot more than one thing or two things. And sometimes it's hard to see that. We tend to focus on the negative or the bad things. But I think if you, at least in most people's cases, there's a lot of people who are suffering, but even they have much to be grateful for. Even grateful for the suffering itself. There's always a lesson in that, something to learn. Yeah, anyways, just a couple thoughts for this morning. Be grateful. It's easy to be grateful in June when the sun's up and it's going to be 30 degrees, but even that day in February when you got to wake up early and it's minus 20 or whatever it is, or you're suffering right now. Put aside the bad things and try and find something to be grateful for today. So if we take that away, if we have some coffee, be grateful for coffee, but taking that lesson on and transmitting it throughout the day, living your life that way. And you know, it's not always easy, but if every time, you know, throughout the day we can keep reminding us of things we can be grateful for, then we'd have a lot happier day. So let's try that today. You know, me too. I'm talking to myself. Especially as the day goes on, get tired or whatever, you know. Remind yourself of those things you're grateful for and why you know, push through. So, it's Wednesday, actually, June 2nd. Just getting ready to go to work here, so yeah, take that. Whether you're going to work or you've got a day off or you're suffering or, you know, you're having the best days of your life, always find something to be grateful for. So I'll take that advice for the day today, and hopefully I can take my own advice. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have some more coffee, some more chats.